Shivering and shaking after birth is an incredibly normal experience for a lot of women, and if you had shaking and shivering after birth, let me know in the comments below what helped you and how long it lasted. So one of the reasons that shaking and shivering happens after birth is because you have a huge crash of hormones, particularly as that placenta is about to be birthed and delivered. And that in itself can cause a reaction where you start shivering and shaking. You've also got the adrenaline response as well. So adrenaline is suddenly surged through your body and it's like, oh my God, we have just birthed our baby. What the hell has just happened here? Another reason you get shivery and shaky after birth is because you lose up to 500 mils of blood. And what that does is that in itself creates a little bit of a shock to your body and to your system. You absolutely have been increasing your volume of fluid over the last 9 months, but that sudden loss of blood after birth can make you feel really shivery and shaky as that shock kind of sets in. And then finally, if you've had a caesarean birth, you are literally in a gown, and theatres are not always the warmest either. So the cold can also set in for some women. So what can you do about it? So firstly, think about the things that are going to make you feel comfortable and more relaxed. So this can include maybe dimming the lights in the room in your recovery area. This might be putting blankets on you to make you feel warmer and more comfortable. Bear huggers are like heated air duvets. They're great. They can be fantastic for women post-caesarean birth. Place your tongue onto the roof of your mouth. This will trigger the parasympathetic nervous system. That in itself will calm the adrenaline, calm the stress, calm the worries and the anxieties. And that in itself, just by placing your tongue onto the roof of your mouth, that will help reduce the adrenaline response, which will then help with the shivering and shaking. Breathing techniques and distraction also help at this stage. So focus on your baby, lock eyes with your partner, have a conversation about something that's going to make you feel more relaxed at this stage too. And finally, be reassured, it will end, it will pass, and you will be back to normal where you're not shivering and shaking anymore.